Hello mamas, welcome to my channel. In this video I'll be sharing with you cooking soup for commercial purpose. And today we'll be cooking a egusi soup. I have my stockfish seasoning cubes, onion, crayfish and salt. I also have my grounded egusi, that is the melon, and the pepper, the grounded pepper, the protein, and the palm oil, fresh palm oil. In a pot, we'll start by preparing our protein. You wash thoroughly and season with your stock cube. You add water, salt, onion, stir to mix. You add your pepper and cover. You cook it until the whole thing is tender, that is your whole protein. But we'll salt our fish first so that it doesn't scatter. Then add water to cover the whole meat and cook until it is soft. A shout out to my new subscribers and the returning ones. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the support. So everything you're seeing is based on her preference. So you have to consider that while making your soup, the customer's preference. It matters a lot. You ask them whether they want it spicy and all that. Let's continue. In an empty pot, a dry pot, you add your oil. You allow the oil to breach. That's the red oil. You allow it to bleach. Then you add your onion to it and then stir. Cook until the onion is pale. After that, you can add your pepper. I skipped it because I forgot to bring out my pepper from the fridge and it's still very frozen that I can't even use it. Okay, then you add water to your grounded melon, which is egusi. You stir to form a thick paste. You add it to the oil. Then you stir to mix very well. You should be mindful in this stage because if care is not taken, the melon may burn and you don't want that. You don't want to get a bad name for your brand. Okay, you can lower your heat or you use non-sticky pot if you have, or you keep it at a close watch. You stir at intervals to make sure it doesn't get burned. You cook it until it is thickened, guys, and dried. The water you added has dried up. You may be wondering what this channel is all about. It's about motherhood, health-related topics, and entrepreneurship. Back to the video. You see when I'm adding my pepper, that's because I forgot to bring out my pepper from the freezer, so it was very strong when I started this and I need to meet up to deliver the soup to her at her working place before closing for work. Okay, so whether you add the pepper in the oil and fry, or you add it in the melon, it's still the same thing. It will fry. Keep stirring consistently for the melon not to get burned. Okay, as you can see, the melon is thickening. That is, the whole water is drying up. We keep cooking it until the whole water has completely dried up. Then you add your stock, that is the water from your protein that you prepared, together with the protein. If it's still hard, you add it and stir very well. You add water. Don't worry whether the soup will thicken. You add water. As you can see from the video, it's somehow watery. Don't worry, the soup will still thicken. And then after stirring very well, you cover and cook. You cook for like 2 to 3 minutes. Then you stir. As you can see, the soup has thickened, but we still want it to thicken, to have this lump egusi vibe. Okay, that is the melon vibe. Before I continue, which leaf do you think that goes very well with egusi soup? Drop your answer in the comments, because in this video I will not be adding any leaf. Also, there is this secret I want to share with you about this cooking of egusi. You can add uziza seed or okpei to the egusi, depending on the customer's preference. That's what I'm saying. Before you make the soup, you ask your customers whether they like so spices in their soup. Okay, you keep checking the soup to make sure it doesn't get burned. Then it's now time to season. You add your stock cube followed by crayfish. Please, crayfish should be the last thing you add to the soup, so that it doesn't make the soup to start burning on time. Okay, and add your crayfish before adding salt and adjusting the taste. Reason, crayfish is somehow salty, so if you add it before adding your salt, it will help you to adjust the taste, and for the salt not to for your food not to be salty. Then it's now time to add your protein. This my customer, she likes most of her protein to be fried. That is her fish. So this one I'm adding here is just a bonus for her, but her main protein is fried. And if I include it in this video, it will be cumbersome, it will be very long. Okay, our soup is ready. Viola.